Hey everybody, I'm Paul. It's been a while. Just a little informative tidbit before we get started. It's been a hell of a time over here. We've had a plague of sicknesses kind of trampling us at the office, working its way through our families. So sorry for the delay. Everybody's mostly back to health. There's a few still lying in a gutter somewhere, but that's mostly by choice or bad choices. But anyways, we're trying to get back on track. Sorry for the delay. Here we are. Today we're going to be covering Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I've been playing the shit out of that. So this one's going to be a little less informative and a lot more just going off of what I've been doing. So turn your head and bite the pillow. We're going in dry. So this game is awesome. I don't want to say I'm new to the Assassin's Creed series because I played the first two and I really liked a lot of aspects of them, but there were a lot of drawbacks in my opinion that, I don't know, I just couldn't get into, I guess, long story short. But Odyssey, on the other hand, I am enthralled with, and that's all I've been playing with every, 5-minute stretch I can get to wedge in there. I'm trying to play as much as I can. It is awesome. What best thing I can say is when I first played the Assassin's Creed, which came out in 2000, I think 4-ish. I know I was in high school still. They were really cool. The fighting was mind-blowing. The graphics were amazing. But what kind of killed it for me was mainly a personal experience. I put hours into the game and my file got corrupted or something, and I couldn't reload my game, and I was not going to sit through that. I think it was like a 2 to 3 hour introduction to the game of going in and out of the Animus and being introduced to everything, which was awesome the first time, but to go through it again, I just kind of lost it. The second game was a little more fun for me because it kind of threw you in there right off the get-go, but it seemed like the games kind of got very repetitive, where you go and blend into this crowd, go assassinate this guy, jump off of this cliff, figure out this puzzle. And as fun as that was, it just kind of got too repetitive for me. I don't know, I'm an RPG nerd, so I love having character creator moments or aspects to games, and also changing weapons and stuff, which in most of the Assassin's Creed there isn't really that option. There have been a plethora of titles in the series. I think there's a total of 11 Assassin's Creed games total, and there's I think there's a few mobile ones and all kinds of crap. So I played a total of 4. I played 1 and 2. Origins I got into, and that's what led me to Odyssey. Origins is fucking astounding. Running through Egypt is awesome. My son sat with me through 90% of the gameplay. I haven't finished it yet. I'm in the last few missions, but I picked up Odyssey because it was on sale and I can't put that down, so I'm trying to peel myself away from Odyssey to finish Origins, but it's hard. Origins, from the little research I've done, because I've just been playing the games and getting over a family full of sick people, both mentally and physically, that we are, all of us here are fans of the Assassin's Creed series. I've just kind of missed out on a lot of them. Origins is phenomenal. It pulled me back into the series. They introduced a lot of RPG elements that the series didn't really have before. The story is fucking heart-wrenching. I'm not trying to give away spoilers in this one because, like I said, I haven't finished either game, so no spoilers here besides maybe introductory ones to the games. But the story in Origins is fucking heart-wrenching. As a parent, fuck. That, ugh, bad vibes. But Revenge is a fucking cold son of a bitch, and as Bayek, you just fucking wade your way through sand and stone and just leave a path of bodies, and he does it beautifully. Taking control of his bird in that, I don't remember the one in that. In the Odyssey, you take control of Icaros, which is, I'm assuming, the Greek spelling for Icarus. But the bird mechanic is awesome, flying around, looking at all kinds of stuff, scouting out bases is a huge help to the games. One thing that I'm figuring out with Odyssey is they introduced exploration mode, which is how they feel the game should be played, which after, I think I'm in like the high 20 levels. After playing it for this long in exploration mode, I feel like it's, being a huge Dungeons and Dragons RPG nerd, it kind of feels more that style, because like instead of it being borderline linear and guided where, hey, this is what you need to go find, here's your destination, go get there, it's like, hey, here's some clues to somebody or something you're looking for on this continent, go fucking search for it and good luck. And as fucking gnarly as the thought of that is, because I think Odyssey is the largest RPG I've ever personally played, and I'm a huge gamer in my spare time, which I have lacking. But Odyssey is massive. And there's so much going on. You can go wage war with different countries, literally fucking flip-flop and work for one guy and turn around and set his camp on fire, then work for the other guy and go back and forth and just get money off of it. You can go after bounty hunters who go after you, and the bounty hunters are fucking, they always have cool, clever names like Dickhead the Dickhead or something clever. But you're always like in the middle of a fight, and then 2 or 3 more all stumble on you, and you just fucking start going at it. But in Odyssey, they introduced the Leonidas 300 fucking boot to the chest, and my god, that kick saves my ass all the time. Because, little trick, this is a little fucking trick to everybody out there watching. If you're fighting somebody and you're losing, get to a high spot and give them that fucking boot off of it and watch them fly. And especially if you keep leveling it up, it is amazing, because you literally kick guys like fucking Superman status sometimes. And it is fun as fuck. Then you can fucking line it up right and treat them like bowling pins and just send them running into each other. There's the shield break, which similar consequence. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Being able to just fucking kick guys off of cliffs is fun as shit, and I don't know how many times I have done it. Odyssey is the first one to like, so Origins, you fought gods in certain parts, but I feel like they were just put in as like challenges and stuff like that, not really too much part of the story. In Odyssey, they're leaning heavily in on Greek mythology and even, borderline superpowers and demigod status. Which, again, being a huge RPG nerd, like, fuck yeah, I'm all about superpowers and the ability to jump off of the highest point and land on the ground by doing a flip that somehow softens your landing without fucking sending your shins up your ass. So Odyssey is awesome. I bought, I think, all of the DLC that I'm gonna somehow fucking trying to get around to, because like I said, this game is massive and I'm still in what seems to be the beginning phases. There's a cult to fucking pick apart and find. There's your long lost family to go find. There's political intrigue. There's all these awesome Greek philosophers and mathematicians and orgies and goat fuckers and all kinds of stuff that you can get involved in. Literally. And it is just... There's so much to it. You can go on side quests where you've got to go find fucking deer scrotum and bear something to make old school Viagra for this older couple because her old man can't get it up anymore. If that doesn't work, you can just fuck her. Yeah, that's a fucking little spoiler. Another little spoiler. In the beginning of the games, you fight a guy called Cyclops. It's called the Stink Eye reward. Like, look into that. It's awesome. It is funny. It is great. Stink Eye trophy. I have that. I am proud to have the Stink Eye trophy. I never thought I would say that. Besides, like, I don't know if you're in college and you get pink eye because you're all a bunch of nasty fuckers. But what else? There's brothels, plagues. Talked about the bounty hunters. You can fucking have your own naval battleship kind of thing and just go borderline pirate it out and attack other guys and have awesome water skirmishes. There's whales. You fuck up a ship, there's a shark frenzy. Fighting sharks sucks because you're slow as shit in the water and they literally latch onto your arm and thrash you around like a fucking ragdoll. Other fun things. There are a ton of skins, and usually, like, I'm not a pay-to-play or, you know, buy other stuff besides just more story, but this game has so many cool aesthetic purchases, and I've probably spent more than I did on the actual game on aesthetic bullshit just because it makes your fucking character look cool. There's the, what is it, like the Underworld pack where you just look like you're fucking right out of God of War. Awesome, covered in fucking lava. All kinds of fun stuff. There's really weird ones too. There's ones that look like they're out of Horizon Zero Dawn. All kinds of weird ones. Some that don't even really make sense. There's the angelic ones. All kinds of cool skins. You can customize your battleship. You can beat the shit out of lieutenants and recruit them and get bonuses. You get all kinds of legendary weapons. In this game, alright, so this game is so massive. If you Google Assassin's Creed Odyssey map, Google Maps has an app that opens up on your phone where you can literally sort through all the legends and all the little shit you want to where you can literally find specific things. And I use that probably every time I play to go find shit. Like, you can get the hammer of Jason from Jason and the Argonauts, and I think I was level 11 running through like level 20 to 24 area to get that fucking thing, and I snuck my way through there and got one-shotted, but luckily the autosave saved right after I got the fucking hammer. But then I realized you've got to be level 20 to wield the hammer, so I had to wait 9 levels to wield the fucking hammer. But when you get that thing, ooh, god damn, the shield bash option it adds is awesome. The weapons are awesome. Scythes are my fucking favorite, but I haven't found a legendary one yet, which is pissing me off because I found a million legendary fucking spears and swords and daggers, but not one scythe that's legendary. Or what's the other one I want? The fucking the thing that does stuff. A trident. Yeah, I haven't found a legendary trident. Supposedly in the Atlantis pack you can get Sama, that's not fucking right. Poseidon's trident, and that allows you to breathe underwater, and they're fucking like Aquamaning out, especially with that fucking kick. Ugh, fucking excited for it. There's so many armor packs. One of my favorite armor packs is, or not armor packs, but armor suits is, I want to say it's the Golden Fleece. You get this big gnarly fucking ram horn on your shoulder. Oh, it's awesome. But as you can see, I got this thing. My wife got it for me. My son picked it out. He's been watching me play this. And what's also awesome, which I've checked out a little bit of, is they added a like I don't want to say semi because it's pretty fucking awesome. It's a like tour mode where it just takes you around to different parts of Greece or just, you know, that part of the world, and just gives you all kinds of historical information on it, and it's awesome. In the game, you run into a party and hang out with Socrates or Socrates if you're into Bill and Ted. Fucking all kinds of people. Pericles. Who am I forgetting? I don't know. All kinds of cool historical people who, I mean, I'm not a historian major by any means because I obviously don't teach at a fucking college. But there's all kinds of political intrigue, and like the game opens with the Battle of Thermopylae or Thermopylae, depending on how you want to fucking tomato it. But the game is awesome. It is outstanding. It's quickly climbing up to my top 5 games, which that includes Skyrim, the Fallout franchise, I guess, because it's really hard to pick a Fallout. So that's, wedged in there. Witcher 3 is fucking tits. But Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like with the changes they've made, adding the RPG elements, it's fucking awesome. I hope that at some point they just come out with a full, like, this is my ideal Assassin's Creed pitch. We gotta trademark it somehow, or like get in cahoots with them. But this is what you do. So you build your own character, fucking, whether you want to be assassin, warrior, whatever. They already basically have the 3 classes, but make them a little more specialized. Then design your fucking character. They already have a billion fucking designs. Just make you build your own. Doesn't have to be crazy and complex. Few basic touches, faces, whatever. Cool, good to go. Then you have your fucking massive worlds that they've already built. You have a fucking section of each one to where you fucking hop around through each one, because it's already a fucking simulation of a simulation of a simulation that we're in a simulation. Oh, I'm a battery, you're in a battery, right? Fucking Matrix. Anyways, so you've got all your different worlds, you have your fucking assassin, hop through all the fucking different ones and just be a fucking badass in all the fucking worlds. Like, do it. Do it. Do it. There's rumors, or maybe like good to go rumors, that the next one is confirmed. That's the word I couldn't fucking think of, so I said good to go. The next one is supposedly going to be like Viking themed, which I am fucking all for. Fuck yes. Like, along with that, gotta wet my whistle, I'm getting excited. I plan on finishing Origins at some point. It's awesome. I'm in the last few missions of the main story. With Odyssey, there's so much side shit to do that, like, I feel like I'm getting really far, but then I actually look at the progress I'm making in the main storyline, and I feel like I'm in the beginning chapter still. Like I said, you can go hunt the cultists, which are all awesome and fucking weird and crazy, and you get all kinds of awesome armor pieces for them. And weapons as well. Legendary sets usually if you get them all. I'm trying to get the Immortal set right now. That looks like an even more awesome version than the 300 Immortals. There's all the political intrigue. You can go fucking start war with nations or not. It's really up to you. The main story is fucking awesome. And like I said, the cult is basically the main story. Then all the side quests. There's so much random shit. You can fucking start what seems to be a basic mission between 2 brothers, and by the end of it, both of them want to fuck you. You can go into a weird orgy, and there's goats involved, and you can choose to be involved in that if you'd like. But don't forget the olive oil. It's very important. So much shit. Just absolutely so much shit. You can go find Medusa, you can go fight the Cyclops. I just want to get to Atlantis, but that's like levels and levels and levels ahead of me right now, so it's going to be a long fucking while. We'll probably discover what happened to Atlantis by the time I get there. Shit. It's good. Get it, play it, love it. If you hate it, hey, whatever, you're lost. The game is fucking beautiful. The cinematics are awesome. It's fucking borderline seamless. The only drawback are the loading times and the amount of loading screens there are. But with how massive that game is, it's hard to not do it that way because it is massive. little cheat thing I do, because I do so much exploring that I shouldn't do beforehand, is hit all the fucking fast travel spots. So when you gotta fucking travel all the way across the goddamn map, you can fast travel and then just summon your boat there. It's fun. It fucking saves so much time. Or maybe I'm just dumb and I think I'm smart for figuring that out, but that's me. It's a fun game. The story is compelling. It's not as heart-wrenching as Origins. Origins is just fucking brutal. I'm excited to keep playing it. I'm excited to finish Origins whenever I can peel myself away from Odyssey. My son loved Origins so much that a friend of mine did a painting of Egypt at nighttime for him, which we have hung up in his room. It's awesome. Again, my son's young, so I didn't let him see like as much of the gnarly stuff, but I did let him just go around and set guards on fire. And this kid is fucking creepily smart, because I never thought about it. You get in the little boats and there's little other boats to go fight. He rams them and just watches them fall in the water, and then hops on their boat, and as they crawl up on the boat from the water, and just shoots them in the head. Or he runs up to them and just drops a torch on their boat and watches them burn. My kid's awesome. He's gonna be a serial killer, and I'm proud. But he's gonna recycle. Not really. I don't recycle. I know we probably should, but it's a fucking hassle. Call me a scumbag. I don't care. The games are awesome. They're astounding. Play them. If you don't, it's just not your bag. So, hey, it happens. From here, like I said, we're trying to get back on track. We're getting through a minor plague here, but, no coronavirus or anything yet. So, we're keeping that at bay with, witchcraft and bloodlettings. So, hopefully we're good. Past that, though, we've got a lot more coming to you. We're trying to get some cooking shows underway, so keep a nose out for that. We're trying to release a bunch of other things, which we're keeping hush-hush because, March 28th, Largo PlayCon. We will be there. We'll have a room. At some point, we're going to turn off the light and play Who's in My Mouth. There's all kinds of fun stuff happening. But March 28th, Largo PlayCon. We're going to have a playable demo of... Just say it. Of our game we're currently working on called Awoken. That's our really bad sign language that I'm not speaking good stuff. So past that, we got a lot coming at you. Hope everybody else is out there staying healthy and safe and keeping the corona away and all that jazz. Wash your hands. Don't cough in people's faces. Don't lick random walls unless you're into that. But until then, we're going to stay devious and try and not get sick anymore. You guys stay safe out there. If that's your bag of tricks, we'd like to thank Respawn and Microsoft and my Dark Lord. Past that, everybody else, this has been Paul from my Curious Corner of Controversy. See ya!